Hey guys, and welcome to this edition of Scruff's Garage. Today's video is just going to be really quick. I wanted to show you a garage storage idea I came up with the other night. So if you're like me, you end up with a lot of extra jack stands, and they take up a bunch of room on the floor. So I was looking for a way to get them up off the floor and kind of keep them organized. They're always just kind of all over the place. So I'd seen a few different ideas. This is certainly not a new idea that was mine, but it's just how I implemented it in my garage. So I just thought I'd share. So I ended up using pegboard and pegboard hooks. So on the back of the jack stands, there's kind of a throat right here where the adjustment goes. So anyway, there's a hook there, and they just hook on there. So I would zoom in just a little bit, just so you can see how that looks up close. But you can see the pegboard hook, and then I just use a zip tie so that the pegboard hook doesn't pull off when you take the jack stand off. But it holds the weight no problem, and storing them this way allowed me to get 3 across as opposed to storing them sideways, like some of the ideas that I saw some folks that I've seen used, like a J-hook from like Harbor Freight or Lowe's or Home Depot, something like that, mounted on a piece of plywood. And that's not a bad idea either. And certainly if you had some really big floor jacks, something, you know, the 5-ton or 20-ton jack stands, excuse me, maybe you need some additional weight capacity, and this pegboard maybe wouldn't do it. But for these, it holds it no problem. And I could go 3 wide, and then like I said, I've got a bunch of them. I've got 10 jack stands that I've accumulated over the years, so I needed a way to store them. And I'm really proud this didn't cost me any money, because I've used the pegboard and some other woodworking projects around my shop, and the stuff is great. And then I also had to do a cutout here because I had an outlet here, and I've got one of the oscillating cutters. You know, it vibrates the blade back and forth and allows you to make these plunge cuts, and so that worked out really well also. So anyway, I hope that helps. That just kind of gives you an idea of what I did, so I could store my jack stands. So I'd be curious to know if you came up with a more elegant solution. What did you use? This seems to be working out okay for me, and like I said, I already had all the supplies, so it didn't cost me any money. So thanks for tuning in to Scruff's Garage. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.